Hey guys, so today we have this, and it is not the most reliable starting engine today. In fact, this one doesn't start, so we're going to do a spring tune-up on this, which means new spark plug, new air filter, going through the carb, and fresh oil. So if you want to see a spring maintenance done, stick around. If not, well, stick around anyway, because why not? It'll be fun. Anyway, let me get set up. We'll get this thing out, and if you need to do a little bit of maintenance on one of these, remember to have SAE sized sockets and wrenches, because this is an American standard product. Customer states, doesn't start, doesn't run. Can you do a spring tune-up? So, sure, I can do a spring tune-up, but let's confirm that it doesn't start and doesn't run. Fuel smells fresh. We know there's oil, we just checked, but let's see if it'll start. Well, that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting it to do that. It just started. All right. Well, let's try that again. Okay, so it's possessed. I see. Let's chalk the wheel. I don't actually expect it to hold it, but hey. There, let's try that again. Right, so it's definitely possessed. Okay, well, let's pop it open, take a look at that air filter, because I mean, it sounded like it was choked out pretty bad. So 5/16. Oh my. Soaked in gasoline. Lovely. That's pretty bad. And the pre-filter is not in good shape at all. Right, so let's try it now that the filter's off. Okay, let's check, does it prime? It primes, so let's try it again. Was the air filter. You know, I guess that means I don't have to go through the carb. That's a good sign, but I still got to clean this thing up. So since I don't go through the carb, definitely give them a break on the price. Drop 20 bucks off the price since I don't have to go through the carb. I think that's fair. Right. So I guess next thing is I'm going to put the cover and the filter back on, and we'll give it a pressure wash. Turn the machine on. Check the oil. Yep, there's oil. And it's still clean. Oops. Right. So for you clean freaks, before I work on them, does that make you feel better? Seems like every time I work on one of these, if I don't clean it first, someone gets their underwear all in a knot in the comments below. So this time I decided, hopefully to prevent that, I'll give it a good cleaning. But now, I'm gonna let it sit here for about an hour so it can dry off. Looks like this little Briggs is quite the little beast. Performs really well. All right, guys. I'll see you in about an hour. Right, so let's get the spark plug off. Let's see, 13/16s. That's the original Briggs one. the Champion RJ19HX. Looks like it's been running okay, but we'll put a new one on there. A Champion RJ19 LM. One thing that we do have to do, we have to check the gap. It should be around 0.28 to 0.3. So you get your gapping tool. We'll slide it in and we'll move it up. And look at that. It's basically perfect. Let's thread it in my hand. Maybe. Take this plug away. I mean, it did run, but part of the service is replacing it with a new one. So I'll keep this one back for testing. I forgot there's crush washers. And there, they're crushed. Put that back on. Now let's try it out. What the heck? Oh, right. Forgot one more very important thing. There's no blade. So I took the old blade off and I sharpened and balanced it. This side was heavier, so it's not anymore. I'm gonna grab some anti-sleaze. This way it doesn't sleaze. Because this, it's good when it comes off like that easy. There, good amount of anti-sleaze. We'll put a tiny bit on here. Nine 16ths for this one. There. So as you see, I did it by hand with a 9/16 wrench. So you don't need to use an impact to do this. You can use a board to block it and just torque it by hand. I even removed it this way. So no, you don't need an impact wrench and all that fancy stuff. You can actually do it by hand. Oh, it has a drain plug for the oil. Perfect. That'll make life easier. Now, in case you're wondering, why did I paint the blade and put a primer on it? It's just to protect it. That's all. It had worn down to basically bare metal, so to keep it from rusting away, I give it a spray of paint.
A few moments later.
I, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 1 Get the air filter open. Let's try blasting this out a little bit with some curb spray. Just to clean it up. Go. To be running pretty good. Just got to lubricate the wheels and let's give it its oil change. I hope it comes out of there without too much of a fight. Yep, it's coming out. Nice. Was that not the most exciting 45 seconds of YouTube ever? Oops. Lovely. Looks like it seems to be running okay. Just doesn't look like it's been changed in a while. Okay, so we'll put in about 17 ounces or 500 milliliters of 10W30 engine oil. There we go. So let's pour the oil in. We'll check it. We are full. Check it one more time. And yeah, we are definitely full. Perfect. Let's fire it up. And hear it for the first time since the last time. Spark plug on. Three primes. You know, I don't remember the popping with the other spark plug. Let's pop that other spark plug back in and see if it still pops. Nope, still popping a bit. Okay, so the phone died, and needless to say, well, I had to keep working on this because, well, it is a customer's mower, so I can't just stop and be like, oh, well, the phone died, so I have to wait. Pulled the carb anyway for giggles, and sure enough, it stopped priming. And it was driving me up the wall. So much I even made a post about it. Turns out there's a little tiny bit of a warp here. So all I did, added a second gasket. And guess what? It primes now. So, want to see it run? So it runs great, but unfortunately, it needs a valve job. And I really highly doubt the customer is going to go and pay for a valve job on this thing. One of the words he said was he wants to keep costs down. So I highly doubt keeping costs down means a valve job on a flathead. Because, yeah, that's a little invasive. I mean, if it was an overhead valve, I wouldn't have to pull the head. I could just open up the valve cover and adjust it. But this here, yeah, unfortunately, it's a flathead. So I got to pull the head, pull the valves, grind them down, and relap them in just to get clearance back. I mean, if this was a mower that I was going to be selling, sure, not a big deal. In fact, I find it fun. But a customer's mower, no, that's on their dime. So I got to think of them. And honestly, a valve job is just too expensive on something like this. Anyway, guys, I just got to wait now and see when the customer wants it to be brought back to them, and then load it up and bring it back. But this wasn't too bad, and I even cut my grass to make sure everything was good, and yeah, blade cut nice. Did a great job on the lawn. So, right, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Spark plug off for safety.